What's good, grinders? Welcome back. I understand that it's been a long time since we posted. It's been probably a few months since we posted, but we got a new layout. You know, we've been doing some new things. My daughter's actually helping me in the backdrop. So we are doing new things. We're trying to, put these things together, make a little bit of content here and there, and drop these videos on a timely basis. All right. That being said, today is a good one. It's always a good one. It's MLS, motivation, logic, and shenanigans. If y'all don't know by now, I am from Louisiana, bro. And Louisiana, man, it's so much misinformation in Louisiana. I've learned so much. Like since I went to the Marine Corps and everything, God, so much misinformation in Louisiana. The education is just not where it needs to be. But we do our freaking best. You understand me? We do our best. That being said, I was always told by my mom that the military is not a place for a black man, right? She used to tell me this all the time. Ironically, after I did my 8 years, she was crying her eyes out when I told her I was actually about to get out. Now, I didn't believe that information back then. I definitely don't believe that information now. But that being said, what I do believe in is kicking things. And there's a pig over there. Let's kick this pig! Veterans Day is coming up. Veterans Day is coming up on November 11th. And the greatest holiday of all time, the Marine Corps birthday, is November 10th. That being said, I'm not here to recruit anyone. I'm not affiliated with any recruiters or anything like that. But because of the lack of misinformation, I just don't want you to miss out on the opportunity. So let's talk about the perks and insights of what you actually get if you decide to go to the military. So when you graduate high school, you're looking for something to do. You know, if you was like me, 9 times out of 10, the majority of you people in your life was like, hey, go to college. And they're like, oh, okay, you go to college, but what the hell are you gonna do when you get to college? Nobody freaking knows. What are you gonna actually study? Nobody goddamn knows. That's why most times when people go to college, they don't necessarily fulfill their field of study as they will. They go there, but they don't necessarily know what they're doing. So let's take it like this. From 18 to 22 years old, that's 4 years, 18 to 22 years old. You have to ask yourself, what do you need to be a functioning adult, right? The first thing you need is a job. They pay you to go to school to learn a trade. Not college, but they actually pay you to go to school so you can learn a trade. You come out as a logistics specialist. You know how fancy that sounds? Logistic specialist. Put that on a resume and I bet you get hired. We call them supply because they don't really do nothing, but they don't need to know that. All right, you put logistics specialist on the resume, you coming out good. Number 2, you need money. Guess what? You get a guaranteed paycheck every 2 weeks. Imagine this, right? You're 20 years old and you're making over $2,000 a month just because you're in the military. That's some pretty damn good money. Number 3, no bills. They literally pay for the majority of everything. They pay for housing, and that housing comes with utilities. Now, depending on what branch you go to, it might not be the best housing, but it ain't the hood. And I'm telling you, they are gonna pay for it. They also pay for free medical and free dental. Imagine that, right? If you guys didn't notice when we first started making these videos, I had braces, right? So if I would've went into the Marines and asked for them to get braces, I would've got me some braces. But guess what? I went into the Marine Corps with a messed up smile, and unfortunately, I left with a messed up smile. I had to pay for it myself, but they pay for bills and stuff, so just let them pay for it. And number 4, you end your career or you end your contract with military experience. Military experience looks so amazing on a resume, all right? You ever seen the movie Blindside? When she went into the DMV and she like went in front of everybody, she's like, hey, look, I'm not cutting, I'm just axing. That's what military experience does for you. We're not cutting, we're just axing. You wanna hire me or you wanna hire the other guy? That's what military experience does for you. When it's all said and done, you will be 22 years old, all right? You was 18, 22, a typical military contract is 4 years. For my people from Alabama, I know that's a lot of math, but it's 4 years. I'm only saying that because, unfortunately, Alabama beat LSU. Not to say we're counting, but goodness gracious! If I hear roll tide one more damn time, I'm gonna go goddamn crazy. That being said, you still can go to college if you want to. The average American pays about $37,000 in student loans. That is $37,000 in debt. If you complete your 4-year contract and you don't get in trouble or anything like that, you get to go to college for free. So let's just wrap all this thing up, right? So you was 18, you went to the military, whatever branch of service that you choose. You went to the military. Guess what you coming out there with? You're coming out with a trade, which means you can actually have a job. Plumber, electrician, aircraft mechanic, motor T mechanic. You know, so many jobs there's out there, they actually pay you to do that. You have military experience. So basically that's a trump card over anybody and everybody when you go ahead and apply. And you get to go to college for free. So you're not in debt like a typical person that just goes to college straight out of high school. And if you was being smart, because they're paying for your housing and your food and your medical and dental, you probably saved you a little bit of money. So all the military did for you was give you a great start. So that being said, that's the purpose of not listening to misinformation. If you grew up in the hood or you ever felt like the cards was stacked against you, the military can actually change all that. But you have to do your research. Notice in this whole video, I never said go to the Marines. I said try the opportunity for the military, all right? And the reason because of that is all of them, all the branches have the same benefits, but the perks are a little bit different. That's why you have to do your research. They all have the same benefits, the college, the medical, the free dental, all that stuff, but they have the perks. In other words, if you want to be a badass, there's only one place to go. But you know, we all served. We're all veterans. That being said, bro, I'm happy y'all came to this video. If you just took a little bit of information, just give it a like. That's all we ask for around here. Just give it a like. You know, it's a little bit of motivation, it's a little bit of logic, and it's a whole bunch of shenanigans, all right? We have a Facebook group that's called Only Bros, and we clown around in there, we motivate each other, we embrace each other, we lift each other up. It's a group for men to just be men. That being said, motivation, logic, shenanigans. As always, I hope you grind and I hope you prosper. Cheer! Real quick, guys, seriously, on a serious note, if you served in the military, I am proud to call you my brother and my sister. If you haven't served and you think about serving, it is really a great opportunity to put you forward in life, especially when it comes to the financial things. That being said, if you're going through this right here, mental warfare, I'm going to need you to not battle by yourself. Never battle by yourself. That's the whole reason why we started the group Only Bros, because we have these spaces where men can't really be men and they can't say what they want to say. In the Only Bros group, you can say what you want to say. We can be men and we're there for you. People that suffer from PTSD, veterans dying all the time, we are there for you. That's the whole reason why you need to reach out. So happy Veterans Day to everybody out there, to my brothers, my sexy, crazy Marine Corps brothers. I love y'all. Happy birthday. Enjoy that thing. And please, just because Gunny's wife is out there dancing on the dance floor, damn near naked, doesn't mean that you can go out there and dance with her. You still can get NJP, my boy. That being said, y'all boys be out.